Ray Charles Jr. here for a quick in-shop adventure. We are cutting some Central Oregon Petrified Wood. This particular chunk was collected, I would say, about 2 years ago. But look at the growth rings on that. Stuff is incredible. We are cutting it on my Highland Park 18-inch Model J2 slab saw. Yes, it's dirty because it's been used. Now, I've cut this material before, but each chunk, as in with every rock that I cut, comes out differently. So let me go ahead and get this saw set up, and we're going to get it cutting. Okay, we have it set for the end cut, and so I'm going to be cutting it right basically where this slope comes up, right at the top edge, maximizing the material here. So let's go ahead and get the handle over here pulled up, and I'm doing this kind of awkward. And we're going to get the lid shut down. There she goes. And now, and here pretty soon it'll start cutting. And yes, I know I have exposed belts, but it's only me in the shop. And if I have other people in here, the saw is not running. So I'm careful. I also like to monitor my belts too. And it's something that I have a tendency of doing, is paying attention with what's going on. So it's going to be cutting, and once it's done, I'll bring you guys back to show you the end cut. There it goes. Okay, we are done with the end cut. Let's look to see how this looks. Not too bad. See, that's what it looks like at first. And as expected, it is darker on the inside. There is a crack down here at the bottom. And there's another crack right there at my thumb, if we can focus. There you go. Now you can see it right there in the center. And we got that crack down there. But that looks pretty good. Let's slide this back. Let's take a look at it. Not too bad. Now we're going to move, unlock this. Move this over 7. And a bit. And then we'll pull this up, lock it down again, and repeat this process all the way up until we're about to here. We'll do a status check partway through. Well, we have finished cutting slab number 4. And this stuff is full of fractures, like I said before. I can work with it. Got a ways to go. We have cut through the majority of this. Not too bad. That may have a separate plan. I may just go ahead and face that. But I've got all these here cut. Almost every one of them is cracked. One of them did break. That's okay. It does not bother me. I can work with almost anything here. See, on the right hand side you can see a lot of the cracks. Some of those, actually those there are healed. It's across the bottom is where the bad one is at. Man, I think this stuff is going to be fun to work. So, I'm going to go get the stuff cleaned up, and then when it's daylight out, I'll show all this stuff to you with it being dry, and then again with it being wet. Well, here is the results of the Petrified Wood cutting project. It is not quite what I was hoping for. Looks good. I expected it to be darker, but what I was not expecting was this. Look at all the fractures and watch. That will not hold up to anything. See, even the small piece fractures. So this will barely become tumbling material. Now, it's too late to try to stabilize these because they were cut in oil, and it's going to be too much of a pain to try to remove the oil. So I've already been coming up with plans on getting a vacuum chamber with cactus juice and stabilizing some of this material prior to cutting it. That way this problem will be eliminated, because this stuff here, see the cracks, just can't do anything with it. Now that one there, I might be able to pull a piece out, but yet again, look at that, more cracks. 3 pieces. So it's all going to go in the tumbler now. I might be able to pull a piece out of that, pull a cabochon out of that. Might be able to get one out of that, but it's hard to say. So, see, more cracks. This one here, I might have a solid piece in it, so let's find out. That's holding up better. It's a little bit thicker piece though. There we go. That's what I was expecting. So I don't know. Pretty much a waste of cutting time. But I wanted to even show you the fails and get a kick out of dropping slabs on the ground, on the concrete, purposely getting them to break. Now your typical slabs, I don't have anything around here of the right thickness, but typically you don't have to worry about that. If there's a crack in it, it's going to survive a 6 to 10 inch drop. But these here, as you can tell, no. So look at that. And to give you an idea, let's just break this one here in hand. See? And that one there. See the cracks? So, I'm going to call this cutting project a fail, but a good learning experience on what to do next time. We have a fair amount of this type of petrified wood. Unfortunately, as you can tell, it's not going to amount to much of anything other than tumbling material. So that's what's going to happen with it. Now this piece here, this is what's left. I can clean it up, and I can face that, and it will hold together. It's not going to fall apart, I don't think. Let's find out. Well, I just proved myself wrong. It will fall apart. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go. This is kind of disappointing, but I'm going to share it anyway. So just remember, everyone's life's an adventure. Then there's mine. Cutting petrified wood with a failed result. This is the Adventures of Jaws Jr. Have a good one, everybody. See ya!